video. It is January 1, 2017. Yes. I don't know about anybody else, but good riddance to 2016. It was just a weird year. I'm not going to say bad because I try to stay in gratitude. I try to stay thankful. But it just was a year of up and down, highs and lows. Ending with me focusing more on the lows than the highs. So I had to come out of that. I'm very excited. Even though, I know that New Year's, it's just the calendar that we go by is not the actual, universal calendar, but I do like New Year's. I do like starting over points. I like Mondays. I like a new month. I like, a new season. So for me, it's just starting over. So today, okay, I have to rinse my mushrooms. Today I am cooking Cajun Shrimp Pasta. This meal is actually for someone else, and that's what we're making today. So I'm going to do a little cooking and a little chatting with you guys. I know you can't see my stove. That's okay. I'm just going to kind of go back and forth. This is my Cajun seasoning that I make. I make it myself. And I will be jarring this up in smaller jars, and you will be able to buy it from our new website that is not up yet. That is still to come. So whenever you want to make anything Cajun or Cajun pasta or just Cajun food, we have it for you. I'm actually excited about that because we actually have quite a few homemade seasonings and spices that I'm going to be jarring and selling on the website. Taco season, I make my own taco season. Actually, I'll show it to you now. I love tacos. Shout out to my sister-in-law. We have that in common. We love tacos. My sister, sister, my best friend's sister, we love tacos, my mom. So I make taco seasoning as well. Not the same, looks a little the same, but it's not the same. And I also make fajita seasoning. Not the same as taco seasoning, it's slightly different. Okay, so over there I have some butter. Butter and some cornstarch coming together so I can get ready to make a Parmesan cream sauce. It's going to be a Cajun Parmesan cream sauce. Now the Cajun flavor is going to be more on the shrimp and the mushroom versus the sauce, but I do add some of the Cajun flavor in the cream sauce. Now I did say Parmesan cream sauce. It is not the same thing as Alfredo sauce. So I just want to put that out there, but it is a Parmesan cream sauce. So, yeah, man, 2016, I don't even really want to talk about it too much because I kind of want to just get it behind me and get it over with, though. It was a heck of a year. I'm telling you, man, it was a heck of a year. And not just for me, but I mean, we had a lot of transitions, people transitioning from the physical to spiritual realm. We had a lot of loss in other ways, people losing income, losing cars, losing jobs. It was just a lot. It was a lot. Losing their way. Me. But it is what it is. It happens. It's over. We go on and we do better than we did before, and it's all good. All right, so I'm my business really picked up. My lifestyle and events business. So I decided to take kind of scratch the catering thing, because catering really kept me in a box of just kind of catering, catering. I'm so so much more than catering, so much more than cooking, so much more than food. And so I said, I'm going to take my vlog, my YouTube and my blog, and sort of everything that I'm already doing and put it under one umbrella. And everything that it represents is sort of what our family is about, what we do. We cook. We do the recipes that I share and that I cook for other people. The dishes that I cook for other people are dishes that I cook for my family. So it's not like, anything out of the ordinary for us. And so I basically want to just share some of my lifestyle practices with you guys. And that's where it kind of came from. And that went very well. I mean, I had, food orders and everything for, it was amazing. It was great. I mean, weekly food orders. So right now I'm chopping some organic white mushroom. Normally I use baby Bella mushrooms in this, but the store was completely out. I do prefer organic mushrooms because, again, mushrooms are pretty delicate and they absorb a lot of pesticide. Whenever you have a delicate fruit or vegetable with either no skin or a delicate skin, you want to try to get organic. Bananas, they have a very heavy peel, so they don't absorb as much pesticides and icky stuff. Okay? So I'm really happy about the food orders and things like that. And the catering side of things, I didn't cater a whole bunch this year. I didn't have any other weddings. I had a catering opportunity come across me where I would be working with a wedding planner and I would be her caterer for her events. Actually, she's an event planner, not just weddings, but events. But at the time, it just didn't feel right, and so I passed on it. It just didn't fit. So I know you can't see me, but I'm whisking my butter and heavy cream together to thicken it up. And then it'll come to a nice boil. I do use cast iron skillets. I prefer them. They're great. Thank you, Mommy. My mom got me a whole set last Christmas. So I use cast iron skillets. So I'm going to put some butter and olive oil in here to get this ready to cook the mushroom and the few other ingredients that's going to go in that. I cook my shrimp totally separate than the vegetables. Let's say if I'm making like shrimp, spinach, tomatoes, and onions, and it's gonna go with pasta. I would cook the tomato, the spinach, and the onions separate from my shrimp, because what I found, the shrimp, like today's shrimp, they tend to give off a very fishy, oily, like oil leaks in the ocean, oily flavor sometimes. So I like to cook them separate and then bring them together. Alright, so my cream sauce is actually pretty thick. I can't show it to you guys because it's hot and I'm using a bigger, heavier cast iron, but I will skillet it, so I will show it to you later. Okay, so my cream sauce is doing well. It's very thick. I'm actually going to milk in there. Typically, if you're making a sauce, cream sauce, a red sauce, tomato sauce, it doesn't matter, whatever sauce you have, reserve some pasta water, and you can add that starchy pasta water into either thicken it or thin it. And and when I say thin it, I mean like if it's very thick, the pasta water will thin it out. If your sauce is too thin, the pasta water can help bring it together, okay? And you can go back to other videos that I've made. I have a lot of tips throughout those videos, so you can check those out as well. Like I said, this is a Parmesan cream sauce, so I'm going to add some just regular grated Parmesan cheese in that. I do not use Parmigiano Reggiano in this as I would my Alfredo, because like I said, it's more of a cream sauce than anything else.
Mommy, I'm almost finished.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to take my mushroom one over and add that to the olive oil and butter mixture. And I'm going to cook my mushroom down. Yeah, I hope everyone had a happy New Year and a wonderful Christmas and Kwanzaa and Thanksgiving season. Today's Kwanzaa principle is Imani, faith, which means faith in Swahili. And I talked to the children today just about having faith in whatever it is that you're working on, that you strive to be, whatever it is. That everything will be great when you become an adult. Have faith. And so we talked about that. We talked about all the principles. I didn't even want to make a video, even though for Nia, which is purpose, I really wanted to make a video because I love purpose and I strive to help others be in their purpose. But I did not want to make any more videos or give anything else in 2016. So I ended up just making a video today. Which will be, I'll have more of these kind of cooking and chatting videos. I really like doing this. I like showing you guys how to cook and, answering any questions and giving you tips, as well as chatting. So it works out great. So I'm going to let that cream sauce come together with the Parmesan and things like that. Let my mushroom, let all the liquid cook out of my mushroom. And I'm going to cut these scallions and some garlic up to add to the mushroom. And then I'm going to peel my shrimp, all that good stuff. But yeah, man, 2016. So I was supposed to have my launch for the Jones 9 Lifestyle brand in mid-October. And it didn't happen for just whatever reason. It was divine. I was okay with that. But right after that, I sort of had just a rough time with everything else. And things that were surrounding the event and people that were involved in the event. It was some rough, it was just some hard to deal with kind of stuff going on. But the event itself, I was super excited about. Even though it didn't happen, I almost feel like I did some kind of dry run with it, because everything was in place. Everything was all together, everything was ready to go. Everybody that was on board and supporting it was ready to go. Venue, food, happen. I'm a strong believer just showing up is success for me. Meaning, just going through with the event or having the event or taking an idea and manifesting it to the physical. Again, even though it didn't actually happen that day, we canceled it a few days before the event was supposed to happen, but I feel like I went through a dry run and I feel good about it. So we are going to have the actual launch to our Jones and I lifestyle brand in 2017. I'm not going to give a date because I'm bad at giving dates out to the universe and then remembering or forgetting that it's divine time, it's universal time, not mine. But it will be in 2016. And so yeah, I'm really excited about that. I'll keep you guys posted with the event and what's going to take place and who's going to be a part of it. I'm really excited about it. Hope my cookbook is ready by then. And all these recipes that I talk about or blog about will be in my cookbook. And so that's really exciting. So I'm going to be having, there are going to be lots of videos coming out this year, I will say that. Most of them will involve things that are part of our lifestyle. So yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, so did anybody make any New Year's resolutions this year? Do you do that? I do, but I set goals, all the time, daily, weekly, long-term goals, short-term goals, and things like that, all the time anyway. So, it's...
I'm finished.
Okay, thanks. My daughter's grading carrots for me. It's not a, big deal for me to set goals or a resolution or anything like that because I do it anyway. But I do try to set some goals at the beginning of the year. I used to make vision boards very faithfully. I don't do that too much anymore, but I recommend them to people, especially if you're just starting out, trying to, plan and goal set and, be on the right track for your personal life. Not what anybody else is doing, what you're doing, what you want to do. Vision boards are a good, sort of good place to start. It's a great start. There are lots of videos. If you have any questions on how to start a vision board or how to make a vision board, I can either make a video about it or direct you to someone that I feel in the YouTube community or the social media community that has done some stuff on vision boards and things like that. No problem. One bunch of scallions that I just chopped up. Adding those to the mushroom and cook that down.